welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Hey, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Hey, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Hey, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. That messed up. Hey, welcome back to my channel, welcome to my channel. Today I'm watching Grave of Fireflies. I keep getting comments kind of similar, and now I feel like people are gonna think comments like, I can't believe you didn't cry to this, I can't believe you didn't cry to that, I was bawling my eyes out here. So now I'm concerned. You know, I've cried on my channel before. I'm not gonna explain what show, where, when, why, but I did. But I want to cry some more to like dispel that, you know. For Grave of Fireflies, we got a touching, is it a true story? I know like it's based on true events. I'm not sure if the two children are real. I'm gonna look, right? So I'm excited to get into it. I have other movies of similar sadness, hopefully, that I'm going to watch. If you have other recommendations of something sadder or better than the ones I have, let me know. And yeah, so I'm not gonna waste too much time. I'm gonna read the synopsis about this movie, recall if everything's a true story about the two children. And yeah, it's not further ado, let's continue. Let's start. Before we start, I'm gonna read the synopsis and the background out loud. Okay, so as World War II reaches its conclusion in 1945, Japan faces widespread destruction from American bombings devastating city after city. Hotaru no Haka, also known as Grave of the Fireflies, I don't know what's the Fireflies, is a story of Seita and his sister Setsuko, two Japanese children whose lives are ravaged by the brutal war. They have lost their mother, their father, their home, and the prospect of a bright future, all tragic consequences of the war. Now orphaned and homeless, Seita and Setsuko have no choice but to drift across the countryside beset by starvation and disease. Met with the apathy of adults on the way, they find that desperate circumstances can even turn the kindest of people cruel, yet their youthful hope shines brightly in the face of unrelenting hardship, preventing the siblings from swiftly succumbing to inevitable fate. Background: Hotaru no Haka is based on the 1967 semi-autobiographical short story of the same name by Akiyuki Nosaka, which is centered on his experiences during and after the American firebombing of Kobe in 1945, and was released as a double feature with My Neighbor Totoro. Okay, I don't need to read the rest. I did search if, before I read this, if the whole thing is a true story. I wanted to include the children as well. And it said it mentioned the sister's death. Even if I know this can happen, it's seeing it. That's what we need to see. But not crying doesn't mean you're not touched by such tragic events, and you know, so I need to put this disclaimer in. I'm kind of scared going into this now, but yeah. So now, without further ado,
昭和20年9月21日夜僕は死んだ
what does he mean by the night he died? Like, cause his sister died. He's not with her.
今何日なんやろ
But 1945 is too soon for everyone to have gone back to normal. That's when the bombings happened. You act like he's the only one that died. Another one? Did he really die? He's not dead. Okay, sorry. No, easy.
なんやこれ。ほっとけほっとけ。捨てといたらええねや。
And did that man taste it? Ew. I was just gonna say when he was throwing, like, I don't know if he's dead, but you're taking someone else's property and you're just gonna dash it, like leave it with him. It must be Setsuko's ashes. So it's clear that she dies from the beginning. Oh, they both die. So when did she die? Because from the synopsis it said 1945. So is this gonna be a story of them through death? So I think they've already done it. Okay, I was gonna say, I think they did the transition of from before they died to telling the story of how it happened when he met her in the field, but I think it's now. So them on that train, the Fireflies were still flying around it. I think that's like after death. We're gonna get there, but they're gonna tell us how it all happened because this is all different already.
母ちゃんそんなことええから早う出な。
はいはい
あ、お母ちゃん薬持った？
はいはい持ちました。
え？
I don't think he needs to take so much things. Just something there.
心配あらへん。ここやったら大丈夫や。
Is it? Yeah, I was gonna say, where did the mom go?
防空壕にいてるよ。消防らの子250キロの直撃かて大丈夫言うとったの。心配ないわ。
Why didn't they leave at the same time? I think he was supposed to be right behind her, but then he went back for things. See that beginning scene when he threw the ashes out in the field, and then he appeared after she appeared, materialized from it. He came from behind. I was like, that's all I need to see. I feel like they told so much with that just scene until they did the credits. I mean the opening title.
そうらしいわ。父ちゃん敵取ってくれるて。よ
I thought the dad was dead.
っしゃ。
Don't let her go to the bushes by herself. Oh, I thought that was his mom.
これお母さんのや。
Oh.
今ようやく寝はったんや。
It's a miracle that she's still alive, and with her bad heart, as he says, she has medicine for it. Her heart didn't fail her through all these burns.
この指輪財布や直すときなくしたらあかんで。お母ちゃんちょっと気悪いね。時期用なるよってな。そやから今日は学校へ兄ちゃんと泊まって。明日西宮のおばちゃん知ってるやろ。池のそばの。あそこ行こう。ケミ、兄ちゃんうまいで。
Just waiting to see when she'll look around. So after they bring him to his mom, and they're just gonna, I don't know who these ones are. They're not the same, he's not the same man that showed him his mom, but get rid of this one, da-da-da. I don't know, they don't have time to be all touchy-touchy with that. All the deceased, it's like, how long can you keep lying to Setsuko? What is she looking at? The fireflies indicate death. We can tell this is after. But then like a mix of what's happening now because they did go to the relatives. He's lying to everyone. Okay, so I want to say, in the beginning scene, when he was laying on the ground in some sort of station, everyone's walking past, I think it's like in a place like this. I think people are coming from where the attack happened to places like here, still not having anywhere to stay, and then are out in the stations and stuff like that. So that's exactly, I think, what happened to him.
すみません
But then it's like, if they're here, how did they get, like, how are they still getting sick, and how did she die? Oh. It was hardly in the ground too, and it survived. I mean, now there was bombs, just everything burnt to the ground. We still haven't seen the part that the synopsis mentioned of people turning cruel. Yeah, we have a lot of time left. I just hope no one steals from him.
あーにしんにかつお節干し芋に卵それに梅干しいやーこれバターやないのそれで生徒さん病院寄ってきはったさっきのことも相談せんならんしせっちゃん連れていっぺんお見舞いに行ってこんなら思っとるんやけどあかんかったんか
ばあちゃん学校で死ぬんです
なんやって死にはった
It's only been 2 days.
そんならそうとなんですぐに言うてくれはれへんかったん水くさい子やな
さすがに知られとうなかった
おかえりなさい
So that's their cousin that wasn't mentioned. And where did she come from? School still like
ですか
going on?
ホタル
ほら構えてみ
I've never seen a firefly before. Oh,
ああせやせやすか目つぶってあんしてみ
なんでよ
なんでもええからあー
all she does is try things and take a lick of butter and
セータさんあんた学校どないなっとるの聞かんでええの
ああ動員行っとった神戸製鋼は爆撃でめちゃくちゃやし学校も焼けてしもて
I don't know why I was so confused. Why are you asking this question? I mean, even if he did, his mother died, they lost everything. Well, let him stay. Why is she mentioning that?
へえお父さんには手紙書いてくれたんやろな
出しましたこれ人事に着付けで
いつ
これ来てすぐ
She wants them gone.
ハサミ使ったら返しとかなあかんよせっちゃん
You want ripped up pieces of newspaper? Okay, I don't know who that girl was, but she has a husband. After all the food he's bringing in, I could just sense she doesn't want them here. And from the synopsis, it doesn't seem like they had someone to stay with for the duration of the movie, or else they wouldn't have died.
そうやろな食料の配給過程悪うなるばっかりやし
She says that as she's preparing their dish. Okay, yeah, she does have a daughter.
また
どないしたん朝も帰るんか
暑いもう嫌や
我慢せなあかん兄ちゃんおるから怖ないやろ
何しとるん
塩水汲んどるんや塩も醤油も配給だけと足りんのやて節子はよ裸になり
Not right where they're collecting. She's so young, but so like independent. He didn't help her pee. He's not helping her get ready for the ocean.
気持ちええやろ汗ものとこ
Are they gonna react to her?
大きなお風呂やチャッキンチャッキンチャッキンなチャッキンチャッキン
Ooh.
チャッキン
Bro, I hate flies so
うん
much.
でもええよ
Look at them. They're so depressing when it's like over a body.
大変
Did they have a weekly schedule to come and terrorize Japan?
お母さんの着物な言うては悪いがもう用もないんやしお米に変えたらどうおばさんも前から少しずつブツブツ
Then just exchange the rest of your things. Yeah, she doesn't know that she's dead too. She started the clothes and walking away. It's like the complete opposite. The dad's face was so straight, and after this picture, a smile broke out. That same kimono too. She probably even remembers her mom wearing it. Rice that you guys are not even gonna be able to eat as much of. He's looking back at the scene, covering his ears of her crying because in the moment he didn't take her feelings into consideration. Probably saying we shouldn't really exchange all of her kimonos. She keeps mentioning how they're doing something while he's not. She never waits her, like she's always doing that. Oh, no you won't. No you won't. What about all the rice we got? What about his jar of rice? What did she do with that? You see? First of all, she's 4. I don't know how old he is, but that's besides the point. Like, their family, their mother died. They came all this way. He brought so much food from when they buried it underground. And they exchanged their mother's kimono for the rice, which he didn't have to, because his sister was crying. Like, all of it's your rice, just because she split it and gave you a jar. She's been dying to say that. Oh my gosh. Wait, so I thought so that's his dad's sister. At least he's been rationing it. I mean, it's candy. You better not mention that around the aunts. Are they already gone? Calling them orphans, but there's not even news about their dad yet.
告げの櫛とそれから番傘ないですか？
傘はないな。あ、そうや。
Ah, the umbrella. He had to get his own damn stove to cook his own food. It's just the aunt that feels that way. That's been stretching, bro. Like, they must have a lot in that. When they gave you your money's worth for stuff you bought. Like sugar water or juice, kind of. Like you're making any better? I mean, if I was him, I wouldn't want to do anything either. Who's going to watch her after your attitude? I knew she could have a problem with it, bro. I was gonna mention, I'm not sure why, like, after death, they're going along through the events of what's happening now. I just thought maybe it's like their lives flashing before their eyes, so they're witnessing all the events, what happened before they died. Maybe they see even more, but they're just showing us stuff that took place, like, now. I really hope the only cruel adults they'll be facing is their aunt. The frogs. They're both scratching. It could be like mosquitoes, but she's been scratching.
あー兄ちゃんの顔見えた
この顔もやかんざしよし蛍の光窓の雪や
Oh, Yakara. Oh, it's kind of like foreshadowing, even though we know what's going to happen. It's just all the fireflies they're collecting and paying attention to. It was called Grave of the Fireflies. It's like setting up their own grave, their own death, unknowingly. I don't know. That's how you know they died? The light just goes out?
何しとんの
お墓作ってんねんお母ちゃん
Wait, when did she find out?
書いてんねんやろ
Oh. Oh.
うちおばちゃん
Oh.
に聞いて
Is it because fireflies die so fast? Which is why this is titled like that? And a bunch of them? Like she put so much in that hole. And where his mother was thrown?
なんやこんなとこ誰か住んどるで焼き出されかいな
これが本物やったらな
Oh no.
あ鉄子やで見てみこれカエルの干物やおえ気割り大ばっかうちの雑炊よりあかんわうわお化けが出て
They said just adults are cruel. Kids being stupid like this is really hurtful too.
うちは農家へ言うてもそうそう人に分けられるほどは作っとらんねん。それよりあんたら他に身寄りは
それが連絡つかへんのです
それやったらやっぱりあのうちへ置かしてもろた方がええ。
For his sister, it would have been best to stay. But I don't think they could have stayed organically for long. She would have thrown them out. Such random attacks. Are they gonna get caught?
ええの
I mean, in a time like this, but if they get caught, they're not gonna care what you guys went through. That's enough. If you step on that. Who is that?
大豆でもコーランでも嫌い言うたらあかんようけ食べな大きくなれへんで
兄ちゃん
ん
うちなお腹が
Wait. Okay, I'm so confused. I wonder if he caught himself or oh, those are bugs. That was like dandruff. So like lice. That much blood comes from that little scout bug.
この野郎
勘してくださいすいません勘にしてください
Oh, it's him. You don't want to lead him back to your. Oh, you're not that fast.
ほらなんやこないなちっこいままで骨腐って
Why would you bring
さっさと歩かんかいタバコに
like
妹ほんまに病気なんです僕おらなどうにもなりません
follow them?
事情はよう分かったこの件は犯人設定
He might go lighter on him.
こんだけ長きゃ気が済んだやろ未成年に対する暴行傷害
ほなよろしゅう頼ますわ
Like, should I chop him up? Yes.
どこ行ったいのいかんねお医者さん呼んで注射してもらわな
As people are hiding in shelters, he's going through their house and stealing things. The way the music dun-dun-dun-dun got me scared that this is when she dies. It's like the best time to steal if he needs to. You're turning them on, so it's your time to steal. But it's like the worst time because you have to leave Setsuko for this. He's been doing this for quite some time now. He's too like excited every time.
兄ちゃん 兄ちゃん
節子節子 それからもう何日も下痢が止まらないんです。湿疹の汗もやないみたいやし、塩水で洗うと染みて痛がるだけなんです。
栄養失調からの衰弱ですな。下痢もそのせいだ。
You're being careless. The food isn't staying in her system. She just keeps diarrheaing it out.
貯金全部下ろしてくるわ。何かええもん買うてきたる。
何もいらんうちなって兄ちゃん
はい、あんなんや。だいぶ近づいとるんやで。アメリカに降参してしもってからなんぼ神風が吹いたかで後の祭りやがな。アホらしい。
降参って戦争に負けたんですか？
何も知らんのかあんた。
そんならお父ちゃん巡洋艦も沈んでしもたんか？それで返事も来らんなんか？
そんなことわしが知るかい。けったいな子やの。
What I hate the most is the reactions of people around them. That's the most aggravating. Strange boy.
節子、遅うなってごめん。今白いおかゆさん炊いてあるさかいな。節子、何舐めとるんや。これおはじきやろ？ドロップちゃうやんか。今日は兄ちゃんもっとええもんもろてきたんや。大好きなもんやで。
兄ちゃんどうぞ
何よ？
ご飯やおから炊いたってあげましょうね
Don't have her eat like that.
兄ちゃんおおきに
And he doesn't want to believe she's dying. But I wouldn't have left her side. To go make the food.
節子はそのまま目を覚まさなかった。
子供さんやったらお寺の炭など借りて焼かせてもらい、裸にして
Be
な
right in here.
大豆の殻で火つけるとうまいこと燃えるわ。せやけど天気やな。
I don't know if it's just me, but doesn't that seem kind of heartless? Talking about cremating the child, like you know what he's about to do. Ah, what fine weather today. I don't know if this is meaning she spent a lot of time alone when he was out doing other things. I don't want to say that's how she could have gotten even more sick, but I really hope she didn't truly eat that. It's like the future, present time. I mean, this came out in 1988. A developed Japan, like one of the largest economies now, after all of the tragedies. This movie is like 100% sad. And just because I didn't cry doesn't mean it's not. I don't think everyone thinks that way, but that's just my fear now with watching things that do have sad scenes, sad elements, or is in general sad. I wanted to see how it came around to the beginning scene, how he ended there, leading to his death. But I could just imagine. He didn't go back to the cave, so after that he just roamed. Didn't really care about his nutrition. So this was centered around, like I read, Akiyuki Nosaka's experiences during and after the American firebombing from 1945. But it doesn't mean that these kids were actually like representing him and his family, but the overall experiences put in the format of just, this could have been anyone's experience or life during this time of the fire bombings. So a real experience with probably a real family. Anyways, I'm just going to wrap this video up here. I'm going to watch more movies, so I don't know when the next one will be because this one's kind of delayed. I don't even know when it's gonna come out, but yeah, stay tuned for that if you're interested, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like if you did. Gossip, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.